What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate. Who's, when you die, right?
Oh, hypothetically. Got it, yeah. I'm not actually going to do that. It sounds painful.
Anyway, when you die, who's going to be your beneficiary?
Is this like an infomercial?
No, it's
my daughter.
Your daughter, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you know that over 1 million dogs are actually the beneficiaries of their owners? Like their owners, like when their owners die,
Dogs?
the dog is the yeah.
That's
1
stupid.
million. Well,
that's a lot of stupid people.
Well, duh. And you're not one of them.
I'm not. I would not give assets to a dog. I would not insult that dog because I don't have assets, but
all them books. Well, I just thought it was interesting.
That is something else.
It's a whole lot of dumb.
Yikes.
Let's start the show. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new Comic Book Day video for you for the week of April 19th. And
Ooh.
Man, it's a good one, man. I am super stoked for this week.
We finally have DC books this week?
We got some DC books. We've got an independent book. We've got some really good-looking Marvel books. Let's get to it. Let's start the show. We're kicking it off with Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 24.
You said all those nice things.
I do. This is kind of a constant, right? Well, issue 23 was actually pretty fun, but still kind of disappointing in some ways because I just don't. I feel like this book doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be, and I apologize for the profanity, but that's just how passionate I am. Is the fact that Spider-Man, I just feel like isn't in a good spot for me personally. Now, you may be watching at home on your phone or tablet or TV or wherever, and you're like, no, man, Amazing Spider-Man's great. For me, it just is not flowing, and I'm gonna say it now. I think this is my last issue of Spider-Man. I think it's my last issue.
I don't think it's your last issue.
Why?
Because the issue after this is no John Romita art, and it's supposed to be the climactic end of this particular arc that lets us understand what's happening with MJ.
Fine.
This issue is the Pow Pow Punch Punch issue. The next issue is the $6.99 no Junior artwork.
Right, it's the $6.99 no Junior artwork, but like, is it gonna be gimmicky? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm tired. I want Spider-Man. Make Spider-Man great again. Okay? Like,
well, if we listen to our viewers, they're telling us that's going on Miles Morales. So
what's going on over with Miles? Yeah. So maybe we should just pick that up. Anyway, if you're gonna read it, great. I'm gonna read it, but I'm not happy about it. All right, let's talk about something that we are happy about.
Yes.
Avengers Assemble Omega issue number 1. This is the end. This is it. This is the end of Jason Aaron's Avengers run. 50 issues, plus all the tie-ins and all the events. And it's had its ups and downs, but I do feel like I feel like Jason Aaron's going to stick the landing. So hopefully he can keep me true and make sure that I don't sound like a dumbass and stick the landing, but I think he will. It's felt really good since this ending arc has begun and it's now ending. And, I'm sure there'll be some kind of preview to the next Avengers run, which I am very much looking forward to with McKay. But I can't remember if I'm getting multiple covers on this or not.
Oh,
I don't think I am. But there is this is cover A, but there is an amazing villain cover, and lo and behold, fittingly, it is Galactus. So there's some cool covers coming out for it, but I will be sticking with cover A. But that being said, I'm interested, and I am almost positive that Aaron will stick the landing, and our heroes, not all of them, but most of them, will make it out alive.
Yep.
Oh, let's talk about a book that just, god damn, is so good, and that it's only issue 2, and that's Hellcat from Cantwell. Issue 1 was just fantastic. Do we have the same artist on this one that did issue 1? I hope so.
Let me double check. Yeah, Alex Lentz. Yeah,
perfect, because I thought the artwork in issue 1 was just stunning, and we've got the fact that they're still here is perfect. We've got a Sleepwalker story. We've got Hellcat who's framed for a murder. I mean, the only thing this issue is lacking is a Peach Momoko cover, which I am quite disappointed that we don't get that. But
surprisingly, there is a Noto cover. Phil Noto.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
did
I
you
agree.
See the one in 20? Did you see the one in 25?
The Villa Rios.
Yep, that one's pretty cool.
That's a pretty good one. That's got some Pepe Larraz feel to it.
Yeah, a little bit of house feel for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
anyway, you were saying?
I just the fact that Cantwell has resurrected the D-list character, very, very ominous, just sitting around kind of character, to someone that we really care about. Now all of a sudden we're getting Sleepwalker too. I'm like, is he going to do it again? So
of course he is.
This will probably be the first book I read this week.
There has been an uprising within the Marvel writers' office, Cantwell and McKay specifically, who have been just throwing out Marvel D line characters. D's. I just want to say D's nuts. I don't know why. I'm sorry. It's just I said D so many. I know why. Anyway, they've been just killing it. With Tigra and Moon Knight and Hellcat over here with Iron Man. Yeah, about it. And I'll put it out right now. Potential pick of the week. I'm just gonna say it right now. How issue 1 was. Why can't issue 2 be? And hopefully there is no issue 2 slump. All right, let's jump over to Nightcrawler's issue number 3 from Cy Spurrier. I mean, the cover is really cool. We got Galactus's burning head. That's really neat. It really, it's being touted by the X office that this character, is it Mother Superior? I can't remember her name. I gotta double check. She is Mother Righteous. She is being touted as the next big mover within the X line of comics, which I am excited about because she is a Sinister. She's the Sinister of Hearts. So she is an Essex. But Cy, again, he's big brain, and I'm dumb. And I want so badly to understand what he's trying to do. And I hope, even though I know this is naive of me, that we'll get some answers from Cy in this book. But I think it's going to delve even deeper into his brain and into his concepts, which I think are so thick and so dense that I just don't know if I'm going to be able to enjoy this book. And that's really sad.
Yeah, sometimes they can be a little too much even for me. Those times.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have She-Hulk, issue number 12, Legacy 175. This is a big one. This is a big issue. I think it's $7.99.
Oh, damn.
If I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. No, it's $4.99. 36 pages, but it's the big anniversary issue. And we've got Rambo on the book, but we've got we've got 2 different artists. It's supposed to be this really big, awesome issue. I have been absolutely in love with this run from Rambo. I think she's done a fabulous job. I love the integration of another D-list character in Jack of Hearts. This is another one of these books that's bringing in these old school characters and making them relevant as the love interest with She-Hulk. So I can't wait. This will be the first book I read this week, even though it's not alphabetic or, within our pool, it shouldn't be, but it will be the first book I read. And then also there's this Eun-Hyuk Lee variant. Yes, please. And there's a 1/100 too, a version, but I won't be getting that. But I may be getting this one for sure. But looking forward to it. I think Rainbow has been doing a great job. And Marvel, I know you can hear me. I know you watch our show. Just make this an ongoing. Just give it, so I don't have to worry every time solicitations come out. It's like, oh, this is the last issue. Like, just make Make it happen, please.
Might as well.
Don't. Oh, you were so disrespectful.
No, I'm saying might as well.
No, you were like, might as well. Anyway, then we've got X-Force issue number 39 from Benjamin Percy. I believe this run is coming to its conclusion when the fall happens, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I think I could be wrong, but I feel like we're getting a new writing team. Could be wrong. I may have read that wrong. But either way, it looks like we're tying up more loose ends with Colossus potentially finally flipping his switch and going rogue within the Russian codex. So we'll see what happens. It has been refreshing that Benjamin Percy has been going back to old storylines that started at the beginning of his X run.
I was about to say, wasn't that first introduced like an issue like 4 or something?
4 or 5. It was like, yeah. So like we're tying up loose ends. It's very clear that we're getting ready to move on from Benjamin Percy and his X-Force run. So, cheers.
Hey, I'm interrupting the video. Do you know why? Because I have something very, very important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway goal of 1,000 subscribers when we give away this. I know you know about this one because we talk about it all the time. But let's talk about when we hit 850 subscribers and what we're giving away then. When we finally hit 850 subscribers, we're giving away this. A CBCS rated 9.8 retail incentive Green Lantern #1 with John Stewart on the cover. That's right, at 850 subscribers. We're giving this bad boy away. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like, and let's get back to the video.
All right, let's jump over to DC with World's Finest, issue number 14, Who Killed Simon Stagg? I think we both were very impressed with issue 13, and there's not a lot much to say except for very positive things. This has been, it's up there and for contention to being one of the again, a book of the year, comic book of the year for 2023. It's just been killer, and I will cry a lot when Wade and Mora end up either ending it or being taken off the book.
Yeah, I agree. But until then, I will look forward to learning more about some characters that I don't know, Metamorpho, and them getting introduced into the context of this book. Excited about it.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Nightwing, issue 103 from Tom Taylor, Dawn of DC. I think we're continuing on with this, Nightwing kind of graduating and slowly moving us into the Titans book from Tom Taylor, which I'm about. I really can't say anything negative about it. I'm sure there are people out there that don't like that want just a straight up Nightwing book, but the dude's going to be like the next Batman. Like he's essentially the leader of the Justice League in all intents and purposes. So, potential pick of the week, probably.
Yeah, I mean, this book really hasn't missed at all. So I look forward to it continuing, and the backup that's in this about the sort of mentorship between Nightwing and John Kent, Superman, has been fun. I've enjoyed that as well. I like that dynamic. Superman Kal-El was sort of that person for young Dick Grayson. So seeing those roles reversed, I think it's a really cool sort of like I don't know. Actually feels old, feels like time's moving on, feels like a live world,
All right, cool. All right, after that, we've got Superboy, Man of Tomorrow, issue number 1. I am all in right now with the Super family, and I don't know much about this character. Obviously, it's a clone of Superman and Lex Luthor. He was one of the integral characters that were introduced when Superman died, and so I've been having a lot of fun with the Super family. It's been limited to Superman and Superman's run and Action Comics, but I am jumping on the multiple tie-ins and or limited or run series of other characters that are involved with the Super family. So I'm looking forward to this for sure.
One thing that kind of drew me into this book as well is John Stewart is supposed to be a supporting character in this as well. So
okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's my favorite Green Lantern, so I like having him in the book.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next up we have Superman issue number 3 from Williamson and Campbell. Night of the Parasites, or Night of the Parasite. Issue 2 was my pick of the week. Issue 1 was my pick of the week. I don't see why issue 3 may not be my pick of the week. Williamson has been coming out the gates firing, whereas some of his other stuff that he was doing that was more DC world building really wasn't impressing me. This Superman run so far, 3 issues, or at least 2 issues in, going into the third, has me really intrigued. And again, this will probably be this is a weird saying, because you would think World's Finest would be the first DC book I read, but I might read Superman first.
I think this will definitely be the first book I read, and I'm never not gonna do it on every single book. But Jamal Campbell is the absolute goat. He's so good. He needs more work. DC is letting like their second best artist. I mean, besides Dan Mora. I mean, this guy is up there doing amazing stuff. So
Agreed.
even if you're kind of on the fence, I would say jump on the book just for the art.
Oh my god, yes, it's the art is stunning. All right, let's jump over to Independence. We have our one and only Independent of the night, and that is Boom Studios' House of Slaughter issue number 14. Cover is
this is a brutal cover, probably one of the most intense ones. So we are getting close to the end of our conclusion with Jace going back to New Orleans. One of his students that he is trying to save, that he has saved from a monster that he's trying to save from the House of Butcher, has been taken by the house, and he's back. It seems like in this issue we will probably see the first modern confrontation between Jace and Jolie, the two that were adopted together. Jace is actually responsible for recruiting Jolie into the family, so we know there's bad blood there, but we don't exactly know why. And I'm hoping that this issue will finally figure it out. And obviously the death of Aaron, which Jace doesn't know about yet, is probably going to come into play with this. At least that's what this cover suggests.
hey,
Quite intense.
brutal for sure. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Book Day video for the week of April 19th. Yeah, let us know down in the comments. What are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? And what's your potential pick of the week? Also, let us know down in the comments. Did we miss anything? Did we just straight up goof? New boot goofing? Did we botch it? And did we not pick up a book that you're like, guys, why aren't you reading this? So let us know down in the comments about that. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated. We are trying to, and we will get to 850 subscribers, but we can't do it without you, and we will be giving away slabs. We talked about it in the middle of this video. So please make sure that you are engaged and you are subscribed, bell rung, and liked. All of it. Please do that. We will catch you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube, live, where we will, I said live twice, where we'll be talking about all these books and more with everyone in chat. So if you haven't experienced our show live, make sure to do so. And it's a silly goose time. It's super fun. And, we love engaging with y'all and the community live here on YouTube. So make sure to stay tuned and be here for that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign off. So as always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.